I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're two sisters Southern cooking. So we are doing chocolate fudge cupcakes today.
Oh, yummy.
So there's nothing better than a good chocolate cupcake.
We haven't baked in a while because of the heat, so
yeah,
it's nice to get back in there.
It's not that hot outside today, so hopefully it stays that way.
If you see the steam coming out of the water here, that is the last step we're doing, so we have to hang on to that. I have buttermilk here, I have oil, and I have vanilla, and 2 eggs.
And I just put in flour and cocoa, unsweetened cocoa.
And I'm going to mix these all together. She's going to put the mixer in there.
Baking soda, baking powder,
and salt.
And white sugar and brown sugar are what we're considering our dry ingredients.
Make sure your eggs and your buttermilk is at room temperature.
And we also have chocolate chips that we're going to mix in at the very end to make it even more chocolatey.
We're going to do it between a half a cup and a cup. Let's see how it looks, and then we'll go from there.
Alright, I'm going to just pour in the liquid. Alright, last thing to go in as far as the batter goes is this hot water. That will thin it down just a little, because it was pretty thick.
That's going to be so good.
Alright.
And upon your discretion,
I'll put about half of it. Alright.
you're going to fill your liners up 3/4 in your cupcake liner, and we're going to bake it at 350 for 18 to 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and do the Oreo frosting.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Okay, how sinful is that? Here we go. We're going to top these off after we make sure we have enough for our cupcake liners that it goes up 3/4 of the way, just to make sure we have enough for everybody. So we're going to make 12 of these. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven, and we will see you guys when they come out of the oven and we get ready to ice them up with our Oreo icing. It's gonna be so good. Hey y'all, it's Debbie and Elsie. We are ready to make our Oreo icing, and boy, is it good. We got a couple steps that will help make your life a little bit easier if you're using the food processor. You're only going to use this to chop up your Oreo cookies. You're going to use 10 of those. So we have 2 sticks of room temperature butter, and then Elsie's going to add in the confectioner's sugar, and then the heavy whipping cream, or half and half. Whatever you have is fine. And then we're also going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla.
I think you could even use milk if you were down to
Yeah, if you're down to the bare basics, yeah, you can use milk also.
Yeah. So, but we have half and half, so we're using half and half.
That's what we're using. All right. A little bit of time goes a long way. We'll add a little bit of liquid to it. You can add more of your half and half or heavy whipping cream or milk if you need to thin it out a little bit. The way your icing is supposed to look right there. That's a perfect vanilla icing. Also, if you ever want pure white icing that is buttercream, and the butter obviously makes it more yellow, here's a tip. Take a couple drops of a purple or a lavender food color, put it in there, and it will turn it pure white. Just a little food for thought. But we're not going to care what ours looks like because it's going to have Oreos in it.
It's going to change color anyway.
Yes.
Once we put Oreos in.
I think we are good to go there, Els. All right.
We're going to do that.
Now, here comes the fun part. We're going to drop in 10 Oreo cookies. These are the regular size Oreos. They're not the double stuff. You want to put double stuff in there, you're more than welcome to do so. But you want them to be chopped up, not pulverized. Because if you pulverize them, then it's going to change it to a gray color and it's not going to be attractive. Tastes good.
It'll taste good, but
it's going to look janky. All right, let's go. All right, we got a few more pieces. Do you think we should just call it a day here?
I will.
All right, let's call it a day here. And whatever extra chunks we have in here, we can just take it out and put it back in here, and then we can chop it up. But here we go. And I'm just going to put these back in here and chop these up, and then we can put them right into there. All right.
Yeah, much better. All right.
Round 2. Alright, so when Elsie's done with this, she's going to get a piping bag and she's going to put a piping tip into her piping bag, and then she's going to come back and pipe these on there. In the meantime, I'm going to bring those yummy, I'm telling you, those cupcakes without icing, seriously.
We done shared one.
Well, or 2, or 3. We shared a few. Even Mom and Morris and Ben got a cupcake, and they were like, oh my God, is that good? Elsie is filling up the piping bag. So a little trick, if you want a stable surface, especially for somebody who has essential tremors like Elsie has, you want to have a stable surface to do that on. And you need to put it in a cup. That's the best suggestion I have for you. And it will help to hold everything and make sure it's a taller cup. It's not a short cup. By the way, this icing, so good. Just like Elsie's doing it, just unroll it and pull it straight up. And what she's going to do is gather it at the top and squish it together. There you go. And do you want to leave them in here, or you want to take them out?
I would take them out because when you go to pick them up, you might smoosh the icing.
She's very smart. Okay. It is hard to press these when it's that full, so you have to have a lot of control. So cute. We can even put Oreos on the top if you want, like a cookie. If your hands start to cramp, just give them a second, because it may, with it full like this, it may get a little crampy. I'm gonna twist this here. Push down on it. Just like that. Just tear them apart because you got the white cream inside, and you just push down on it like that. Now, isn't that super cute, guys? You could set it sideways too if you have like the little Oreo minis. but these are the full size, so it wouldn't look right sitting in, because it would look way overcrowded on top of your cupcake. But splitting them in half like that makes them perfect. And people are going to think that you spent a lot of time and money doing this, and it was actually pretty cheap and easy. All right, guys, that was the very last one. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh. I think we could probably send some over that way, Elsie. We got quite a few that is hanging off. And plus, we have extra cookies to snack on. So, all right, guys, we will see you in our next video. You have a blessed day.
I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.